Hello and welcome back to Blank Explain to You. My name is Wes. I am one of the beautiful, beautiful hosts, and sitting here on my right is
And I'm the more beautiful host, Drew.
the mostest, beautifulest host ever. That would be Drew. First, before we jump into this too far, we have a few housekeeping things. We're gonna be doing some lit challenge.
Okay, restart the podcast and go.
Anyways, so we're gonna do some challenges for certain like follower and subscriber goals. So we're gonna combine like the amount of followers we have on Spotify and YouTube subscribers. So first off, at 75 followers and
50.
subscribers, we're at what 30s?
50, not 75.
Sorry, what are we at right now?
Like 37.
We're like 37 or something. First thing we're gonna do at 50 subscribers. It's on the board behind me for those of you watching. Give me a second. We will be doing we're gonna draw portraits of each other. Hand drawn portraits like caricature, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Portraits. You see like at the zoo and stuff or
Yeah.
at parades or whatever. And then that you'll see why later on as well. That's gonna be part of another challenge later. So that's at 50. So if you want to see us do that and have some funny drawings of each other, we'll do ourselves. You can see that at 50. So just share with your friends. 75. We'll be doing this podcast, but on the roof. So just exactly what we get here, but we'll be on the roof. So I think that's kind of fun, kind of funny. We've always talked about doing stuff on the roof a lot when we were younger. So, anyways, that's 35. So then at 100 subscribers, we will be giving away a gift bag full of lots of different goodies. So will be the character drawings will be in there, like some gift cards, some other things that we haven't really decided 100% what's going to be in there yet, but just some fun goodies to have and any inside jokes we have in the podcast from now till then. So those drawings and other cool things like that. Maybe we'll like make you a t-shirt or something with the podcast logo or something cool. And then, so that's at 100, so share. And then anyone entered, anyone who follows or subscribes will be entered and win that gift bag. So subscribe, share with your friends, all that jazz. All right, next up.
At 150, we will go to a WWE performance in Columbus.
Just why not?
It's something we think we're not into. We don't watch WWE.
I've never seen. I've seen like one clip from WWE. I really want to go to it.
It would be an interesting event. I don't know how much we could record, but we'd probably like pull some clips, but mostly just have a story to tell.
Yeah, all of these things will be recorded and put on the YouTube channel and different things.
So that would be that. And then at 200, we will dye Wes's hair. Whatever color you say, unless it's like dye it blonde or something lame.
I mean,
like that,
if you're lame, you're lame.
Yeah.
I would say the most.
Agreed.
I don't know. Whatever seems to be the most agreed
Yeah.
upon options. So pink, purple, brown, black, whatever you want to see me.
Let's dye your hair like dirty blondish brown.
That'd be really good actually. Can you tell there's a difference? I don't know. So that'd be at 200 subscribers. And I'm not someone who ever dyes my hair, and I have a corporate office job, so that would be very interesting to say the least.
How about like at 201 we give you a tattoo?
Oh, on my face too, just to make it really.
That'll say podcaster.
Podcaster.
No, it'll say professional podcaster.
That's how you
Make it official.
That's how you really show them who's in charge. So that is
honestly, if we get 300, I'll get a tattoo. Not of this. I mean, it'll be of something probably
he doesn't even like us. He doesn't even like us, guys.
Well, I mean, I'll record
we
me
get 300
again.
We get 300 on
this tattoo. I actually did get for a video. If anyone can see it, if you know me, you've seen it. And it was a walk-in appointment for a video we filmed. So
a short film.
I'm not lying. If we get 250, I'll go get a tattoo.
If you want to watch that, go to West Allen Vlogs on YouTube and you can find it.
You just name drop yourself.
I did actually.
Yeah, you know the guy with like 140 subscribers. Yeah,
dude, I got 160.
160.
I see all those subscribers over here on this channel.
That's crazy. Hey everyone.
Hey.
Go follow that.
Hey, you got everybody that follows that definitely follows this. How many subscribers do I have over there? I'm gonna check real fast. I have 166.
That's like borderline famous. That's like better than someone who is under the age of 15.
My most views is in the 300. So
nice. What about TikTok though? You're kind of TikTok famous.
John and I have several thousand. John has like 6, 7, or 8,000 followers
That's
on
crazy.
TikTok. And we have a video with like 1 million views on it.
Which is so cringy.
the video.
Like the video
is
was
terrible.
complete, just
Actually, no. It's
trendy, whatever. Like I've showed people, I'm like, yeah, my friends are like TikTok famous. They have millions. Because some girl was bragging about how she had like 3,000 views on her TikTok, and I'm like, no, my friends have like over 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, no way. So I showed him, and she's like, I don't get it. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of dumb.
It
was a trend, and I'm not gonna say it was good.
You had to be on TikTok in 2018.
No, because I was. It is still.
Okay, you gotta be smart for that one to make sense. So, all right. So today also we're gonna do something a little different. Let me chew my food. I shouldn't be eating right now. A little ASMR. We're doing something a little different. We're not gonna do a normal episode. Explaining something to you because we're tired of mansplaining. No,
wait. If you don't know what mansplaining is,
no. It's not what you think it is. Mansplaining is actually. So we're going to be doing. It's kind of like the Newlywed Game, but a little more personal, I'd say. So it's like answering questions for the other about the other person. Like, what is it like? Are we doing like? This is Drew's answer to this question. If you know,
like the Newlywed Game, like who's more likely to, leave the toilet seat up? Well, probably you.
Yeah.
Well, this one's kind of like it's just questions that you're supposed to ask as couples, like for each other, and you kind of answer. I guess they're kind of more personal to you, so you get to know your partner. Like, where would your ideal first date be? So it's about yourself, but we're kind of trying to answer them for each other. And some of them are like, they're all couples questions. They're like, moving in together. What's the thing you're most concerned about for like moving in, or things like that? That is kind of the issue. They are designed to answer for yourself to help you with conversations. So I think we kind of try to answer them for each other.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
We'll just see how we go.
We'll see what we can do with each other. So, do you have a question lined up first?
I do not.
Okay, so I did just see one that went away. We'll do childhood experiences. No, that's a premium category. Never mind, I can't. This is on the app Agape.
Yes.
It's kind of cool. I've just got it today for this, and so it looks pretty neat. So I think you guys might like it if you want to check it out. All right, Drew. Here's a question. So if the other person won the lottery today, what's the first thing that they would buy with the money? So now you think of your answer.
Yeah.
For me, and I think my answer for you. And to be like, to be honest with you, I have no idea. Let me think. All right. The lottery. So we'll say it's like a major lottery too.
So won $1 million in the lottery. You said.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what would you buy and what would I buy?
Well, what would I? And I have to answer for you, and you answer for me.
Okay. Do you have your answer?
Wait. Panic mode. Let's say. I'm just thinking here. Okay. All right. Mine's not very interesting, but I think I have a decent answer that I think Drew will agree with.
Yeah.
All right, Drew. You first. What would I buy?
What would
You didn't have an answer.
I mean, I think like outside of the boring things like paying off debt and like buying a house and blah blah blah. Like, what's something stupid you'd buy?
Sure.
New microphones.
I just told you before we started. I wanted these like $350 Shure microphones that everybody else uses. I would definitely buy that. I would think I'd do some like some vanity thing too.
Yeah, I think you'd buy like a really old, like one of those desk size like radios, like record players. You know, that are like the size of this dresser right here.
Yeah.
Like, I think you'd buy something kind of like that.
A Victrola. You know what that is?
No.
That's like the old, like the record players, like the horn on the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a Victrola.
That's fun.
Yeah, something like that. I'd probably buy myself I really want an M1 Ultra Mac. So it's really good for editing. So I really want that. Or a new camera. I'd love a new camera. There's a lot of things I'd like, small things I don't need that'd be like, it'd be fun to buy.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say for you is pay off all your debt.
Yeah, but like I want to reel in because like that's what every reasonable person would do.
Yeah, well, because we're so.
What's
smart.
like an unreasonable thing?
Unreasonable thing that you would do, dude? You would go to Cedar Point 100%. So that's what somebody who didn't know Drew would say. Drew hates Cedar Point. You love Cedar Point. I don't know. Do you hate it?
It wasn't. I mean, it's fine. It's not worth the money I'd have to pay to go again.
Yeah.
You know, if you're like, hey, you have a day off and $70. Do you want to go to Cedar Point? No shot. If you said, hey, you can go to Cedar Point and it's free, you can hang out with me. Sure, I'll go.
Yeah. All right. You would buy. Ready? Drum roll. Is it a Charger? No. Is it a Charger or a Corvette? What's your
A Corvette.
A Corvette.
I'd probably buy a Corvette.
You would buy a Corvette.
Yeah.
I never remember if it was a Corvette or a
Yeah.
Charger.
I mean,
The Corvette.
like I would buy a Charger. They're just not as expensive. So if
Yeah.
I had enough money,
If you had the
know,
money,
I'd
yeah.
buy a Corvette.
Drew's
Yeah.
dream car. I'd buy a Tesla.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
they're
there's
okay.
difference. Yeah.
They're okay. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a Tesla, but I wouldn't spend what I needed to have one.
Well, but you buy a Corvette.
Right, but I like Corvettes more.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you said, well, I just want to spend the money on it.
No. I'm saying it's not worth the 40 grand you put into
Yeah.
a Tesla, but yeah. So I guess you got that right, kind of. We'll give you some credit.
All right, all right, point for me, and a point for Drew. Maybe over at the whiteboard here. W. We each get a point. All right. Next, do you have a question lined up?
Yeah.
Okay.
What personality trait of mine, I guess I'll ask it my question, annoys you the most?
Oh, the fact that you're an ENFP or whatever that is.
ENTJ, thank you.
What?
So like I'm gonna guess. I would say the thing I do that annoys you the most is blank, and you say, and I guess we'll put it as like
Wait. The thing that annoys Drew, that Drew annoys, I annoy. So the thing that I do that annoys Drew the most.
yes,
and I
you're
annoy
guessing, and then I'll tell you, and then I guess, and you tell me. That'll work. That'll be fine.
Drew. Okay. So what's annoying about me?
Let's just do you first. So you think of your answer, and I'll think of you, and then I'll think of me.
Okay. So wait. I gotta.
What is the most annoying thing you do? Like annoying to me. Like you
In your
forget my
eyes.
birthday every year, and that
Right.
annoys me. Like
Right.
So you would say that, and that would be my answer, right?
Okay.
What am I going to answer? Is the most annoying thing you do?
The most annoying thing that I do is
Hold on, I don't have an answer.
I don't have an answer either. Okay, I got it.
Shoot, I really don't know.
Well, I don't know if that's true. Oh, well, I'm gonna stick with my answer.
Okay, I think I'll say it. 'Cause
Okay.
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 Go ahead.
No, you go first.
No, you.
You have to go first because it's your action. You
Oh, yeah.
don't know the. Wait, no.
What is most annoying
Okay,
to
right,
me?
I go first.
About
You're right,
you,
you're right.
yes.
No, what? No, I'm answering what I think you think is annoying about me.
Yes.
Okay.
So you should start this by saying the most annoying thing I do is.
Okay, the
blank."
most annoying thing that I do that Drew finds annoying
Yes.
is when we're doing anything and I or when we hang out. That's what it is. No, when I don't know if you, I guess you do, but people find this annoying. When I take over every situation, anything creative especially, and just go, no,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. We're doing what I want. You know what
For
I mean?
sure.
I know other people find that annoying. I think you probably do because you have opinions on that type of stuff, and I sometimes just roll through everything.
I actually, that wasn't my answer. My answer was that
-1 point.
you, specifically when we lived together, you didn't care enough about being clean sometimes.
Yeah,
Which I respect that you only kept your room messy,
I
but
respect you for being
yeah,
dirty.
no, I definitely said you don't clean enough, or care enough.
yeah,
to
I
clean,
should have
you
said
know?
that.
But I felt like that wasn't hurtful because you know that.
I feel like we never ran into too many issues
No.
where oh my gosh, wasn't done the dishes in 15
issue is,
days.
I don't think you're an annoying person, so it's kind of
Oh.
hard to
He doesn't think I'm annoying.
yeah. Well, I
Okay.
guess answer for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, what do you find most annoying? I think
Got it.
what would probably be most annoying is I talk about topics I know no one cares about, knowing they don't care, and I keep talking about it.
Dude, that's what I'm gonna say. Because it's true. It's just it's not a big it's not a big deal, but it is sometimes. I'm like, dude, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll talk
no
about
idea what you're
neurology.
talking
I'll be like, this is what I learned in class, and it was oh, the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? And like, I mean, you could do the same thing with computers. You just know I don't care or know.
I also feel
you don't.
I don't. For some reason, I feel like I don't talk about things
Yeah.
like that. Not. It's not like, oh, I know nobody cares. It's just I feel like I get in my own head about it because I know people. Because the thing is, like, when you talk about that type of stuff, like, it's not. I don't not care about it. You know what I mean? It's like interesting stuff to talk about and think about. But I feel like nobody ever cares anything about what I have to say about that type of stuff, so I just don't say it, which is sad for me. But are these too deep, Drew? Should we have more fun?
I'm just like, I went to something else. What did you choose on the topic, by the way?
I can only do one question. I have to actually answer the question.
Oh,
so I can only do one question. So I'm just trying to go through.
Okay, we'll just read.
Moving in together. Oh, that's premium.
Make 3 true we statements for each of us. We're both blank. I don't know. Try it.
We are both okay. So it
There's
has
no
to be
guessing
true for
here.
It has to be true for both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, we are both
Wait, I'll think of my 3. You think of your 3.
good looking.
Oh.
3. Okay, wait, no, just one at a time. You go first. What's your first one?
I was gonna say we're both pretty decent drivers.
Yeah.
That puts us in like 90th percentile in population.
Not today though, bro. I was all over the road.
Oh.
When it's windy.
Oh, it's bad. The wind.
I can't control my car.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we're both very driven. How things we care about.
Yeah. I think
I know
that actually was going to be one of mine that I found in here. We're both on this podcast.
Well, what do you know? I don't know, because we're not. I'm a lover, not a hater, and that's why that's what we are. We're lovers.
We're both optimists.
Yeah.
But also cynical. Like, people are stupid, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll ask a different question. I just read it and I missed it. Oh, do you have a goal you'd like to achieve in the next 5 years? So answer, do I have a goal I want to achieve in the next 5 years? And let's not look at something present, like my new job. Frick. So is there a new goal in 5 years that I would like to achieve?
Okay.
I think I have yours.
I think I have one for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have yours?
Yeah. My actual one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you would want to buy a house in the next 5 years.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing for you as well.
Oh, really?
I was gonna say because I do think I don't know how realistic it is for you, but I think that you would like to own.
Ouch.
I'm just saying that I don't know if you have as much of a need for it as I feel like I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not bad because like for you also it's like might as well live with so and so, you know.
Yeah.
And it's hard to say let's buy a house. Hey, bro, let's buy a house. So I think I have more of a need for it, but I think you like to own stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you would like to.
Yeah.
You'd rather own a house and own what you actually live in than, not. You feel me? All right, I'm gonna look up Newlywed Game stuff too, so to have a little more.
What animal do you think I'd be?
A bear. Is that an easy one? Is that a cop out?
Do you actually think I'd be a bear? Because I don't think I would.
I think you would be a wolf.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd be a dog. That's usually what I tell people. Like, I don't know. I'm fairly nice, friendly enough. Like, I get along with 99% of people, you know, but, like, I could probably bite a little bit, you know? Not, like, literally
You sound like those, like, Walmart girls just, like, I have a bite. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Walmart girls.
I mean like the aesthetic, not like somebody who's actually in Walmart, but the aesthetic of a Walmart person, like weird and like rainbow, not rainbow, but like
just
not rainbow.
Just Walmart girls. We're leaving at Walmart girls.
You know that silverware in Walmart that's like multicolored in like a weird metal multicolored. You know what I'm talking about, bro? The people that use that type of silverware would be like, oh, I have a bite. I'm a wolf. Part of the wolf pack. Don't mess with me if you don't want to mess with the wolf pack. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
100%.
Well, I'm not. I'm no longer a dog. That's very tricky. I'm dirty dog.
Oh my goodness! You want to get you? Let me go look up
Cool Cat by Derek Savage and Dirty Dog.
your
So,
life will be changed.
don't actually.
Okay, here's a question.
Well, I didn't get to answer for you.
Oh yeah, animal. Okay, what animal would I be?
Do you have it?
I
You
honestly
got
don't
it.
know what animal I would be.
Well, then you need.
I want to hear
think
what
of
you say
something.
first. I want to hear what you say.
I think you'd be like an antelope,
Doesn't exist.
maybe a frog.
Those
I don't
don't
know.
exist. Antelopes don't exist.
Oh, you're right.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
Can I flame her?
What?
Can I flame Sawyer real fast?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
know what I'm
go
talking
go
about?
ahead.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Our friend, you guys know Sawyer. You guys don't know her. She was on the podcast not too long ago. She saw on like a Go-Gurt packet one time that antelopes weren't real. And so she tried to convince our entire friend group that antelopes weren't real. And we're like, dude, they're literally real. And we looked at pictures and everything. She said, nah, they can't be real because she's read it on a Go-Gurt packet. So that was for you, Sawyer, if you're listening. All right. Here is this one too scandalous, Drew? Who is a better kisser? These are like couple questions.
I hate to say this, but it probably would be you.
I hate to say this. It's not Drew because he leans left.
Okay.
So
To our audience, you can comment. When you kiss somebody, do you lean left or right? Meaning, like, which way does your nose go? On the left side of their face or the right? It's been a big debate.
Here's why this comes up. When I was doing that play that I directed, right? I directed a play, by the way, in case you didn't know. I'm also married, if you didn't. So when we were directing that play, Drew was like in a relationship with a girl not actually, but in the play, his character's in a relationship with another girl. So they kissed a couple times for the show. And during the first like run through, of the kiss, I was like, all right, we're like a week out from the show. Let's actually do the kiss. So everybody looked left, and it's just them and me, except the director. And they started to kiss. And was it the first time that you both leaned, like you leaned left and she leaned right or something?
Yeah, and it was kind of like a weird, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we went right.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, this feels so weird. And it did, and it was wrong. And then she's like, no, we're definitely going this way. And then we had like this huge debate with everybody. And everyone said we had to go right. So then for, a week and a half of practice, we go right. Day of the show, Friday night, bam, goes left. And I was like, are you kidding me?
And so now the big
That's
debate.
on you, Madison. So
Yeah, it's on Madison Downing. First and last, I don't even care. Madison, if you're listening, that one's on you. You did good in that show, though, so good job. Congratulations. And then that's been a big debate ever since then.
Yeah. Really, it's mostly just people saying right, and that's weird.
For Drew, it's weird, but for everybody else, it's normal.
What made you fall in love with me?
I feel like I'm gonna answer this. I feel like what has made our friendship so good and so charged with love. I feel like we're both. Well, I think first off, just by the aspect of we have like known each other for so long and have seen each other go through so many like different changes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From like 11 to 19 and
For
21.
both of us being really annoying to not being as
Right,
annoying.
into living all these different things. Like you just see somebody in all the different stages of life, like from literally your most annoying self when you're 12 to your most like, not your most, but there's like to the most recent version of you. I think that just alone is like,
Yeah, for sure.
there's nothing that can really like change that. And I don't like we're both, none of us are like super dramatic or anything. So like, it's not like we're gonna have some fight tomorrow. But
Right.
not
We've
be
never had a
friends.
time where it's like, oh, we're not friends. Like
Right.
probably the closest thing ever to it was we just didn't talk or hang out very much when I
Right.
went to college.
yeah, for
Because like
a
you
couple-
worked all the
yeah.
time and I was in college. So, yeah, I'd say like just the genuine support, like the sincerity and authenticity of us. We've never had like, oh, let me talk bad about, well, I guess I talk bad about you every single day, but like in a good way, you know?
Wes
I'm
sucks,
like,
but kind of.
I'm like, Wes is an idiot. Let me tell you a funny story.
Yeah, so it works out because people think I'm funny.
You're right.
Yeah. There's just, I agree. And I think that we have a good friendship from, we're just better than everybody else.
Okay. Try to guess my first celebrity crush, and I'll try to guess yours.
Okay. Drew's first celebrity crush. Oh, I feel like it's something wild.
It's not that far out there if you knew me when I was like 7.
I know, but I'm trying to think. I feel like he was someone from Batman, to be honest with you. There's somebody. I know there was somebody, but I can't think of the name.
I just mean actress, not character.
Right.
Okay.
I just can't think of the. I feel like I remember something. Not that Drew's ever been like obsessed with some celebrity, but like.
No, of course not. That'd be
Drew,
really weird, guys.
He does not. He does not love celebrities. Drew actually. He's not even. He's against celebrities. He doesn't think they exist. He doesn't believe in them.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I have no idea. I'll say one, and I don't think it's true for you at all, but I'll say one. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Emma Watson,
No.
which I know is not true. No. Okay, go ahead.
Probably Natalie Portman.
Oh,
I was a big Star Wars kid.
Yeah,
You know, that was so probably Natalie Portman.
I should have said I should have thought of that one.
Was yours Emma Watson? I feel like you didn't watch anything. It was like PBS or like Harry Potter.
Dude, it's Arthur. Are you kidding me? I never.
It wasn't like Word World Girl or something.
Word
Girl. I don't know.
Her name's Word Girl. Thank you very much.
Word Girl.
Thank you very.
If it wasn't Word Girl, you're lying.
Why don't you see her real name? Word Girl. Played by Donna Perman.
Was probably Donna Perman.
No, it's Becky Botsford is the. Dude, Becky Botsford is the name of that, like the girl's name in Word Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Becky Botsford. You got me. No, probably. I've honestly never had.
Yeah.
anything
I can't.
Like that.
I
It's
mean,
kinda like,
I don't think of a single time like you maybe gave us an answer, but we've never.
it's
like,
one of those things. It's like, who's your celebrity crush? Like, I mean, I guess
None of us really talked about like,
Yeah.
oh man,
Except, I
we
feel like
have
John.
to watch this. Yeah, John definitely did. Guys,
Emma Watson is so attractive, dude. Relax. I probably shouldn't say that.
until she cut her hair though.
That's so funny.
John's like, the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life was The Perks of Being a Wallflower because Emma Watson had short hair.
That was the sin against humanity when she got her hair, dude. Good one, John. Look at him now.
I have another question.
Okay.
Is there any TV show or like romantic couple, like celebrity couple that changed your perspective on relationships? Like I don't know. Was there some like there's a couple in a show you're like I wish they'd get together and then they're like the perfect couple. Like, is there anything that inspired you to be in a relationship or like changed the way you see things? Like,
Well, that's always been my. This is more of like a discussion question. I feel like
that's fine.
I feel like.
I want another point.
Okay. What are you getting a point for here, bro?
I definitely got something.
Okay,
right.
wait. Let's restart this point tally because somehow Drew has 4 and I have 1.
Hey,
Erase. All right, we're gonna restart this with because we haven't really had a lot. Okay,
yeah, right. Whatever.
I was keeping track. So
I won.
I feel like the issue is right over there. Drew's gonna die on. Hey, get more views if you die on stream. So that's probably bad of me to say. So I feel like not Drew. Like in growing up, not even growing up, we didn't really watch a lot of like I should say secular movies. We didn't really watch a lot of movies in general, right? Or play video games or anything. But when I started kind of doing my own thing and like watching movies, whatever, TV shows, whatever, I feel like I always was like, there's a lot of different. I love romantic movies, rom-coms. So that's always been a part of my personality, and I've always felt like there's a lack of realistic representation in like Hollywood, especially of actual, like what it actually means to be in love or to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because those movies do a really good job at like showing you just like the fun of a relationship and the beginning of a relationship, but it's never just what it actually shows to be like in a committed relationship for a long time. And what that looks like and the hard things and the bad things. It was actually part of the reason why I wrote the play that I wrote in the way that I did, because I felt like I wanted to tell a story that had like a realistic depiction of a relationship and how it can go from like a great thing to a like fighting and breaking up, and it's like a normal flow of relationship. Because I feel like there's just no actual in Hollywood, like very good representation of that. Because I always can remember like my favorite movies or anything has always been, not always, but one of my favorite things that happens in some movies is when there's like a main person, let's just say a guy or whatever, and he, like, is like going through like a really stressful time at work or something like that, right? And in a lot of movies, what happens is that his wife is also part of the problem, where she'll be like, then like part of the issue for the character is that he'll come home from work and his wife will be like, oh, you're never home, you never blah, blah, blah. And that becomes another bad part. But what I love is when they show in the way of where the wife is super supporting and vice versa, right? So when the wife, whoever the main character is, the person in the relationship, their significant other is like very supportive of them. And it's, I feel like a much more realistic, in a healthy relationship depiction of everything. Of like if my wife were married, by the way, if she were, should we start a counter up here? No. If she were like going through something stressful, my first thing wouldn't be, well, you're never home, you're this, you're blah, blah, blah. It would be more of a support, or it should be, right? And maybe I don't do well at that, but it'd be a support thing of like, hey, you should, like, how can I help you? And we can work through this together because we're married and this is what we should do as a married couple. And I think that I've always liked the movies that actually have that versus the ones that show like the spouse is part of the issue or the evil person,
Yeah. So can we get a couple or just a lecture?
Lecture. Sorry.
Yikes.
I'm already a dad, pretty much. So. No, dude. There's no good couples in Hollywood.
We're both kind of old people, and I think that's why we get along a lot. Like, you just give, like, old man advice and, like, brag about being married. And, like, I just refuse to sell my, like, 20-year-old car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I miss my old... I just bought a new car today, and I'm like, man, my other car was great. Like, I love my car. I'm really happy. But it's just funny because if my car didn't literally break, I would never get a new one. I would have a Nokia. Don't be real, me.
It's Be Real time, everybody.
Sponsor us, Be Real.
Please do. Be Real if you have money.
So since you're not giving a couple, I will.
Yeah. Jesus Christ? Is that your couple?
Jesus Christ.
Superstar. We'll get copyrighted for that.
Oh, no. This whole time I was listening to you, I should have not listened and thought of something.
Yeah, bro, that's the issue.
I think I had an answer. Yeah, I don't have anybody. I don't look at TV.
I don't look at TV.
Never watched it.
He's never seen a TV before in his life, actually. He closes his eyes if he's in the room with the TV. Yeah, I mean, there's nobody comes to mind.
Probably like the TV show You. That seemed like a pretty healthy relationship.
Is that the
It's like the kidnapping stalker video.
Yeah.
TV show. Yeah.
I agree.
That seems like, yeah.
All right. I have no clue, but what was the first movie that we saw together?
Oh, it wasn't Justice League.
Dude, we need to get that picture up here.
Yeah, I have a question.
There's a picture.
What's the first movie? Well, like, do you remember when we watched The Giver together?
Yeah.
And then they like kiss and stuff, and then the line's like, "What was that?"
Yeah.
And you turned to me like, "It was a pickle."
No, you said that.
Yeah. We're like, "It was a pickle," and it was the dumbest thing ever. We're like 10, 11 years old.
I think someone said it was a rotten pickle.
A rotten pickle. Yeah, it was a rotten pickle or something like that.
Is the
so then anytime someone would kiss, be like, "Oh no, it's a pickle," and it was just so stupid. It was hilarious.
We were dumb.
so stupid.
That might have been the first I don't know the actual movie.
It definitely
first show Lab Rats. 100%.
Yeah, we watched. Oh my goodness! And I always asked you if you watched like Kick Buttowski, and you always said no because that's what I like binge watched before Lab Rats. Like, man, this is the funniest show ever. Or like, did we watch a Crash and Bernstein together?
No, I don't
with
think
the puppet one. Oh,
not that I know. Maybe you did with John, but that was before my time.
No, it was probably just Lab Rats. Lab Rats is so good.
I don't even know why we watched Lab Rats, but it was so funny.
It was. I mean, probably because John had a crush on the main.
Dude, he probably did.
John shows up. Hey, we got snacks. Can we watch this show? We're like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's a funny show. Yeah. What's your favorite picture of us? I think we'll probably have the same answer.
The 3, 2, 1 bird picture. Actually, so there's this picture.
Yeah, let me just show that.
Yeah, go.
I'm going to go over here and show the camera.
Everybody go to YouTube if you're not watching. Drew's going to show you a funny picture of us. This picture, we were together and over this, it was like 2021 maybe? Yeah. And we were walking around campus. It was before college, but we were still in high school, and there was I guess Drew was in college, but the college campus in town. We were just walking around late at night, like 9 o'clock at night, and we found this bird, and I don't even know why, but we were like,
It was just sitting there. Like, we got really close to it.
Yeah.
Usually they fly away. And we're like, no way, it's not moving. So I laid down on the ground and I took a picture of it from like 4 inches away and it wouldn't move.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, Wes, let's get a picture with this thing.
Yeah.
So we took that iconic picture together, just like on the ground of the bird. And then I picked it up and to see if it would fly away, and it just didn't. And I was like, well. And then
didn't we toss it to try to make it fly? It didn't fly at all.
we tossed it into the grass, and
Yeah.
it did not fly,
Yeah,
but it like
fine.
walked
And
it
then-
off.
Yeah, like ran
so-
away.
Yeah, they fall out of trees and stuff. They're fine.
Yeah.
And then I get a text saying, "Don't pick up that bird. It's probably got diseases." So I like drove home like with my wrists the whole way because I didn't want to get diseases on me.
Drew's a big disease guy.
Yeah,
This guy-
anti-disease.
This guy always puts on hand sanitizer when he gets gas. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's definitely my favorite. And then it's I love that picture.
That's a good
Because
one.
then I made it into a pillow.
Yeah,
And got
so for
Drew
my
a pillow
birthday
with
present,
It. Yeah.
it's on a pillow and it's
Do
great.
you have that pillow?
I do. Yeah, it's at my house. It's in
In the
my
trailer?
trailer.
You hear this
I
guy?
live in a trailer, guys. I did not.
When we moved, all Drew's crap is just sitting in the trailer.
Yeah.
All his stuff. Sorry.
Hey, don't say crap.
Sorry.
I was a crud.
All right. Here's a question.
Yeah.
How does their spouse, or how does the other person like their steak cooked?
Are you a medium or medium well?
Here's what I think you are. Well done.
No.
Are you sure, bro?
That's so insulting.
I don't know. I feel like you're
That's
like
so
that.
insulting.
I feel like you're like that. I think.
No,
And you know
I'm a medium well.
it's probably Gabe. He's probably a well done guy. You're a what?
I'm a medium well. I almost said well done, Nuxie.
Medium,
Medium
well.
well.
What's the difference?
But honestly, like, I fall into that medium line more. It depends on where I go.
I usually say medium or medium rare.
Like, ooh, medium rare is
not
gross.
not rare, but medium rare.
Yeah. Someone at work tried to tell me that the only good steak is a medium rare and sometimes rare. And I'm like,
I could rare.
like, if you want your cow mooing, just say so.
Rare's a little bit too much, but like medium. If I'm at like Bob, I went to Bob Evans last week and they had like steak and eggs or something. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I got like steak with my eggs. And obviously Bob Evans is not going to cook it right. So I said medium rare because I know that they're. If I said medium, it's going to be well done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, for
So I was
sure.
like medium rare, and it was.
Yeah, but that's
even-
Bob Evans steak. I mean,
Well, that's what
if
I'm
you
saying.
went to
That's what I'm
like
saying.
Outback Steakhouse,
That's what I'm saying. When
and
I-
you're like, I want medium, they gave you a bloody steak. Like, that's rare. I'm medium rare. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, like, a medium, I had medium, and I knew I'd take leftovers, so I ate a little bit, and it was good. And then I also microwaved it, and it wasn't like brown and rubbery. Like, it was still a
Right.
good steak after I microwaved it.
That was my point. Is
So-
that like at a place where it's like they don't, their specialty's not steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, medium rare.
Oh, I'd
'cause-
probably say medium.
right, medium rare for me. And in a place where they're professional, you know, like steakhouse, I'd do medium.
Or like Wes's Kitchen.
Or
Like,
my kitchen, yeah. I
but-
totally know how to.
If I make a steak myself, it would fall like literally right in between medium well and medium.
Have you ever cooked a steak?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
We've grilled steaks before together. Dummy.
oh yeah. Sorry. My bad. What, dude? It's like today, dude told me a story. So when I was talking about that time, I was like, dude, I drove you.
You did.
I
drive
drove
me.
you there.
And it was also like last week.
It was literally, yeah.
That was
I was
so
like,
bad.
I was like, what? He said, oh, I forgot about that. So I don't feel bad.
You should.
Sorry.
You don't remember that time like 4.5 years ago that we cooked steaks together? How dare you?
Well, because it wasn't technically
We
us.
didn't-
You know what I mean?
It was our.
Thanks, Mr. O'Rourke,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
cooking steaks. Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If we could go anywhere for the weekend, where would we go?
Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's. You heard of it? You know what that is? It's a movie where they like, some guy dies, and so they pretend like make him alive for the. It's like some party that they're gonna have at his house, so he dies, and they want to have the party still. So they like prop him up and like pretend he's still
Oh,
alive.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's. That's the first thing that came to my head. Where would we go? I feel like a big city, probably.
Yeah.
Like New York City or Chicago or
Like
something
a
cool.
weekend, yeah. I mean, I go back to Chicago
I would too.
and not have everyone get shot again. So we went and it wasn't.
And we all
the
got
best
shot. Everybody
time
went got
for
shot,
crime, and we couldn't lick the bean, so I'm a little upset.
Yeah, it's during COVID.
Honestly, if we go back to Chicago, I'll lick the bean. Why not?
and he's concerned about germs from a bird.
Oh, I will. I mean, I will be concerned about germs from a bird, but I'll also like hand sanitize my tongue.
I was telling this to
but-
Kaylee the other day. I said, listen, I'd love to go to like New York City with you, Kaylee, but I don't think that you would like it very much.
So we'll go with the boys.
So I'd rather go with like Drew or someone, because it's just not the like.
Bye,
like,
wife.
Kaylee would like to go there, but she'd get so stressed out so fast, so easily.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if you'd have it like. It'd be something you should do like once or twice. But like, if I'm going for like a weekend trip, like a weekend thing, I want to go with like the boys because like, whatever,
Yeah.
So I think we should do that sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
Psych.
Bryce's next birthday, we might go to Toronto. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. What are you gonna do in Toronto? See a hockey game?
Hockey Hall of Fame's there.
Oh.
It is Bryce. So.
Is Toronto?
In Canada, yes.
Bruh. Is it Niagara Falls or is that Ontario?
No, that is a little more east.
I.
If you know which way that is.
Oh wait.
Toronto's like northwest of here. Nope, it's actually northeast, very northeast. But Toronto is north. Here's Niagara. Where Buffalo is, Toronto's north on the other side of that lake.
Oh, so it's like
So,
past.
yeah, not
it's
really,
past
but
that.
it is northeast. I thought
Gotcha.
it was west a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would not be. That's like a 5-hour, 6-hour trip, maybe.
Yeah, 6, I think. Go through Michigan and stuff.
I'd be down for that.
Go to London.
If I can come. Oh, we're gonna go to London. I said if I can come with you guys.
Oh, fine. Honestly,
Alright.
like, okay, see this little place? SK up there. It's a little province.
No, I didn't see it.
It says SK right in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Did not know that existed until like last year.
Sacagawea, is that what it is?
It says Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan? Yeah, I didn't know that existed until like last year. So that's kind of bad. Saskatchewan. Yeah.
Is it
We look like we're
bad?
stupid.
We're
We're going to go on our next podcast and be like, hey guys, we're going to teach you something.
We look like we're stupid, dude.
know
We are
where
stupid.
Saskatchewan is. So Googled it yesterday.
What is this town called? There's this city in Canada I really want to go to that has this like beautiful. What the heck?
What's the dumbest joke you've ever heard? I have one and you told it, so.
All right, say your joke.
Okay. It makes me laugh every time and I hate it. It's so stupid. What's the difference between a groundhog and an eagle?
John told this one. I didn't like this joke.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway.
Oh, what's the difference, Drew?
They both can fly except the groundhog.
That was a John one.
That's so dumb. Such a dumb joke.
All right, here's a question.
Yeah.
How does your partner like their eggs in the morning?
You answer for me, I'll answer for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say scrambled.
Okay, I'm gonna say they don't.
Yeah. We both get a point. Restart your counter.
Woo! 1 point for each of us. First question of the night, baby. All right, who would win in an eating contest?
If there's gluten, me.
Bruh, I think.
it depends on what we're eating.
Yeah.
Because like hamburgers,
I feel
I'd
you
win.
Can, I feel you can probably force down food better.
But-
you can golf down food like nobody's business, bro.
I eat quick, but I get so full quick.
That's true. Well,
I
Drew
mean-
used to. We used to go talk about Drew would eat his tacos in like one bite. I'd be like, bruh,
I definitely eat fast,
Enjoy your
but I
food.
don't eat a lot.
yeah,
I mean,
that's fair.
But burgers, I could probably get 3 or 4 burgers down for a contest, which is not
Well,
a flex.
also, like my burgers versus your burgers, big difference.
Exactly.
I got
That's
no
why,
buns
like-
on my burgers.
But like hot dogs, I could eat 2 without buns and like throw up.
really?
They just make me sick. Yeah, I think maybe like French fries. That's what we'd have to do because we could both eat them. We could both eat a lot.
Yeah.
Like I could probably eat like 4 large fries though.
I gotta have dipping sauce.
A bit
Though.
more than that.
Gotta have dipping sauce.
Like I used to get a plate full of the curly fries at our dining hall,
Yeah.
and they were really good. And I could eat a lot of fries. If you could do one thing every day that'd make you happy, what would it be? Or what would it be for me?
One thing every day that would make you happy. What would it be?
Yeah.
Okay. You got mine.
Should I like give a real answer? Or should I cheat? Because you can't say no to this; it'll get you in trouble.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. What's yours?
Okay. No, I'm gonna say yours.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, I don't have my answer.
I think and it's something you've talked about, and it's something that you want to do. But I think that
Hold
like
on.
being,
Yeah, I got my answer.
I think being like a professor.
No, what's something you do every day
What?
that would make you happy?
Huh?
What's something you do every day that makes you happy?
Oh, I said that would make you happy. Like,
Well,
if you were to do this, if this was your thing, that would make you happy. Like, I think you'd find joy in life, in, like, being a professor, right? Because you like doing research, you like doing things like that. I think that you like talking and teaching. I think that would be something that you would find a lot of fulfillment in.
Yeah, but I think that's it. What could you do one day that'd make you happy, like, in life? This is like, if you could do it every day, what would make you happy? Like, for me, it'd be like, go to a hockey game every single day. I can't do that, but if I got to do that, I'd be happy.
Oh, I got you.
Right.
I'm gonna say that if you went to a hockey game, if you went to a hockey game, that make it. All right, that's my answer actually. So I'm gonna get a point for that.
Right.
And actually, the loser owes you the guy $500. By the way,
Oh, yeah. But if I get it right, I'll take you up on the bet. See your wife,
wrong.
Kaylee.
No, because
Kaylee,
the question is.
Come in here, Kaylee.
Question
There's gonna be a day in your life where you can't see your wife, and you better be sad.
hasn't happened yet. The question is a hypothetical, and that's already what's happening in my life. So I need a different answer. Kaylee, I love you, by the way. If you're
I
watching.
would say, like, honestly, probably like making videos. I feel like it gets stressful, but like being creative in that way, I think you don't like an everyday kind of thing. You don't really obsess about much.
I'm too adventurous. Yeah, I get bored.
Or too lame.
I get bored in doing one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everything is fun for a month, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's the next thing? But I think you're right. I think do something creative. Like to me, I know my answer. It would be doing theater every day, forever. That is my dream that I know will not happen. So
yeah,
that's really depressing.
I had a question and I lost it. What's your current favorite song?
Yours? I'm gonna guess something by 1975.
I'll give it to you.
All
but
right.
do you have any guesses?
I don't know any 1975 songs, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. You don't get a point for that.
Okay.
Because you didn't know a name. You just picked a band I like. And if it was just asking for today, that's not it. So
Okay, what's
it's actually Burn by
Eliza Hamilton?
no.
You want to hear my favorite?
Who's that?
What's mine?
David Kushner.
No, that's not mine.
I have no idea because you listen to weird stuff. That's a good thing. I mean, I appreciate your music taste, but
You know what it is?
what?
To Whom It May Concern.
Amazing Grace. How about that? Wait.
No, I'm kidding. That's the song you said. Did you hear that playing? No, my favorite song right
that's
now.
kind of good. The Civil Wars, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not my favorite. It's just the song you sent me. So I was saying it to be funny. My favorite song right now is "Go for Chicago" by Noah Flourish.
You're gonna get us copyright struck.
They can't hear it.
Oh. Sing it for us then.
Found her, now I find her everywhere. Always there. Coffee.
Like this would be in a 2000s movie.
Yeah.
When they they just okay. Let me set a scene. Pause the music.
She's the ghost of Chicago. Dude, you cannot tell me I sound bad because I sound great. That's what I feel like I sound great in that. I'm not gonna lie. I hit that note. And if you're listening to this and you don't think I hit that note, you are simply wrong. Because that was beautiful. Just kidding. Kaylee! Can you come here? I don't know if she probably didn't hear me.
So, that song is perfect for like a couple just met in an early 2000s movie.
Yeah.
And like the guy or the girl's like walking away from the scene. They just said like, oh, you know, they dropped their books.
Yeah.
They pick them up. They're like, oh, we just met, blah, 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 you know. And then they walk away and the song starts to play. And then they like leave school. They walk into a diner and it's like,
which is actually interesting because he wrote a song also called "Girl from the Sidewalk," which is literally that exact. It's the it's like something like I saw her on the sidewalk, you know, and I don't know. I actually wanted to write a musical after I heard this song, but I didn't. Because I'm so good at singing, you know. This one's really long. But
and writing music, of course.
is he gonna sing? I don't know. All right. Anyways, I
Um,
hope you enjoyed. One more. I just want to play one song for you real fast.
Okay.
This is also one of my favorites right now.
Oh, See, you have such good music,
Thank you.
but it's too parochial,
What does that mean?
narrow-minded.
Because it's weird.
Like it's good. It's
Yeah.
so good. But having like it's just you hit right in the middle of like these are the 10 best songs in the world.
Yeah.
But there's like 80 songs that are good, just not as good, and you don't listen to any of those.
Right.
And that's my biggest
But
criticism.
my
That's
biggest
actually probably
issue-
one of my most like your biggest annoying thing for me is you don't listen to anything outside of your music.
Anyways, yeah, you're right. I
good.
listen to
That's
like
really good.
if I like a song, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I listen to it
and-
over and over and over again until I hate it.
Yeah, and you have a lot of songs, which surprised me, but it's still just like, you know.
What's my favorite band? Do you know?
What's the name of the something brothers over there? The Brett brothers.
The Avett Brothers.
The Avett brothers. How
No,
about that?
them or the Lumineers.
Yeah,
are
the
up
Lumin-
there.
I mean-
we saw them in concert. I mean,
Yeah, you're welcome.
do you like that concert?
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. I got a T-shirt there.
Yeah, I like that. That was really, I want to go see them again. That was a lot of fun.
I wish that camp opened for them instead, though. We
Yeah.
would have missed it anyway.
You're right. Haley's parents actually saw Camp in
Really?
Columbus. They had
there's some good
a
songs.
nationwide. They said they were really good
Yeah.
live.
I had a friend who went to the concert in Cincinnati, and camp opened for them in Cincinnati, but not in Michigan. So
Well, they opened like up until like the on tour up until the week
yeah,
we went, and then they didn't open them for the rest of the tour. And I was like,
oh well.
because that's Camp's one of my favorites. Is not one of my favorites, but I
Yeah,
just like
they're
that band
good.
a lot.
They have good stuff.
They do. Oh, here's the question. So we had the question earlier about the lottery, but here's the question: if you won the lottery, what would we buy together? New podcast mugs.
Probably, honestly, we'd buy like a lot of podcast stuff, probably, which is sad
Yeah.
because like $1 million is a lot. We'd spend way too
I
much.
feel like we would do something.
We get nice chairs. That's what we need is nice chairs.
Dude, I know. Tell me about. Well, we need to find a way to. I need to be able to push the desk like out more, so I can actually roll like an office chair back here.
Yeah.
Because the camera angle is weird if I push it any further. I think that, but also I feel like I could see us buying some sort of like vacation house. As lame as that sounds.
No, I think we'd buy a business.
Oh, yeah.
We would buy a theater.
Oh, for sure.
You know, or like
you-
it would be a moving company or like a wedding. Like we would start a business we've talked about.
Yeah.
Put like a good $600,000 into that.
'Cause even
Buy
something,
us both
even
houses.
something like buying a theater doesn't have to. Because I think when you win the lottery, it's not like, oh, I'm putting all my money into this, and if it fails, I'm like done for.
You just don't have the lottery money. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
As long as you keep your day job.
right. I don't know. What is your
Well, we should-
spouse's dream job?
I mean, I'm doing mine here starting in 2 days.
You think you would say that's your dream job?
Until I retire from it. Yeah.
Yeah, until I don't like it anymore.
No, like
pretty much.
I would love to be a professor. That's like my end goal until I retire. Like
Yeah.
retire early, go be a
You
professor.
just need to retire from
But
policing.
if I'm not going to school to be a professor today,
Right.
I wouldn't be happy if I was a professor for 60 years. I definitely have like a few ideas in mind. So if I'd never fulfilled, I want to be a sheriff's deputy. If I never fulfilled that, I wouldn't be happy. But there's going to be a time when that ends, whether it's because I'm old or because I'm bored.
yeah. Are you gonna try and like climb the ranks to a
Probably sergeant's as high as I go.
you don't want to go with like a different like law enforcement like FBI or something. You just want to stay in the
It depends on how it goes.
yeah.
If they're like, "Hey, we hope you die," I'll be like, "I'm leaving," but I still have that drive to do like,
Yeah.
man, I want to arrest people.
Oh, what? You only earn it.
I want to drive fast.
Oh, there we go. That's the right.
I can't put that in my interviews.
You can only put that you want to arrest people.
Yeah,
The power of arresting people.
I want to start community organizations that help youth stay out of trouble. That's how you get a job.
What's my dream job? I'll
Theater.
give you a hint. Not what I'm doing right now.
Oh,
So if you're listening, my boss, I'm sorry.
I
I
it's
like
gonna
my
be
job.
theater. It would
Yeah,
have to be.
It is.
And if it wasn't that, I'll make it a little more challenging. What would your like backup dream job be? If you tried to go to school for theater, what would your backup major be?
I wouldn't have. If I went to school for theater, here's what would have to be happening in my life. I wouldn't be in a serious relationship,
Oh,
And that sounds really depressing, but I would rather be in a serious relationship than have that. You know what I mean? Like,
Dang.
so does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I care more about having a family and providing for them and my wife than that. Like, because I can still do theater right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm getting that like fix, like creative fix from our community theater. And I love that's my passion. Like outside of theater, I like to do theater, but I think what I love about Encore specific is the fact that it's a community theater and that like I'm impacting people when I direct a show or I
Yeah, making me cry every day.
but
You know, Madison probably went home and cried every day when you're like, shut up, I don't care, you're stupid, do it my way.
I'm talking more about the kids.
Oh, right, because kids like it more when you say, shut up, you're
Weird.
stupid.
It's weird. Some kid told me the other day, or two kids. This kid's grandma, at a show. As I did lights for a show this past weekend, and I was helping him usher, and Logan. So his grandma, I was talking to her because I know her. She had been around in 101 Dalmatians when I directed it. So I was just talking to her, and I was helping her to her seat. She's like, "Oh, you're Wes," right? I was like, "Oh yeah." And she said, like, I just want to, you really made such a big impression on Logan and stuff. I was like, man, that feels nice. And then some other kid told me, he's like, saw me, he's like, oh my gosh, Wes, you got to tell me what you're directing next. 'Cause I want to work with you. I want to do a show with you again, blah, blah, blah. And, that is, really nice. I think I almost prefer that than, an actual professional theater thing, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think, just getting into this smaller community, smaller is a decent size, but smaller community than professional theater or big cities.
And
it really allows you to see the effects of the difference you make. Because maybe I said, hey, you have a really nice smile. And someone thinks about that a lot, but I'm never going to see it.
Yeah.
But actually working with people, taking the time and saying, hey, you need this, I'm here, blah, blah, blah. And then the consistency of being helpful is nicer than just being helpful to a lot of people, I think.
And I think that's why being a sheriff's deputy calls to me sometimes.
Please.
Guys, if we get
if we get, what are we at? 27, 37? If we get to 30, Wes will be a sheriff's deputy.
Oh, wait. We smashed that goal.
40, guys, 40.
If we get to 1 million, I'll do it. And here's why. Because when we get to 1 million, I'm quitting my job. I'm doing this full time. So.
We'll podcast in a cruiser.
Dude. Podcast had the guy in the
back. Hey, hold on. We just take off running. The podcast is rolling for a while. We come back.
All right, anyways.
Some guys yelling, I'm not drunk. Okay.
But no, I think that's why it calls me sometimes because there's the community and you're making an actual impact on people that are there. I don't know. And that's what I don't feel in my current job. I like my job a lot. Don't get me wrong. And it's something I enjoy and I like it because of what we talked about earlier. We're doing the same thing. I'm so bored of it. My job every single day is different. Every week is different. I'm out of the store. I'm in the office.
more different?
Right. But I'm saying that's I like that about my job. But what I don't get in my job is any sort of I get it a little bit, but not a lot of making an impact or helping people.
Right.
I fix your computer and you're like, okay, cool. But any other guy in my department could do the same thing. So it's not. It doesn't feel as rewarding and fulfilling. Yeah.
Well, so my next question actually was, what's your favorite part of your job?
What do you think yours is going to be?
I'm going to base on Beer Barrel, not my...
Okay, what's your favorite part about Beer Barrel?
The people I work with.
Yeah.
There's nothing about me. I've said 1,000,000 times to everybody, you could teach a monkey to do my job. I make pizzas. I put toppings on pizzas. And if you gave a monkey a cookie every time you did it right, they'd figure it out.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the people I worked with. I actually got a pretty decent goodbye from a lot of my friends. They all say, "Oh, thank you, you did this and this," and but no one does that. They're 17-year-olds working at a pizza place. No one really says man.
Yeah, I will say
thank you so much for
being
my friend. I'm going to miss it. I don't know. So I felt just that kind of influence. I
think that definitely didn't happen to me. So I think that really does show that you're
just better than you. Give me a point.
Well,
give me a point.
Just the impact that you made, and because that's what you do is you make friends with people that are there, you specifically. And
shout out to Chris, who listens to our podcast every week.
Listen?
Yeah, he listens every
Chris,
week.
You
Chris,
dirty dog.
Wes doesn't miss you, but I do.
That's such a lie. Chris,
Chris will be on the podcast someday here. So
when we get Dirty Dog, everybody go comment on Dirty Dog's video.
Dirty
Cool Cat to come on the podcast. Yeah, I don't know. My favorite part about my job, I think, is just 'cause the issue is I don't really work with people.
Yeah.
The closest guy to me in my department is an hour and a half away. I see him like once a week, you know, and we're good friends now. But
Right.
we are. Shout out to Steve, who'll probably never listen to this. Unless I dye my hair, then he might listen. So if you're listening, Steve.
So get us to 200 so Steve will listen.
This is for you, Steve. And so that's weird for me, kind of hard for me, because it feels like now everybody that talks to me just needs something from me.
Yeah.
And has an issue, and I
Can't
need to
give
fix
like
something.
hypotheticals at work.
Exactly. No one can just sit there and talk to you about whatever. It's kind of annoying. I hate that. But I really do enjoy helping people. I do that a lot in my job. Not like lasting impacts or anything, but you know, even something small like somebody's having the worst day ever because their laptop's not working right and Excel's not open and blah 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 blah, which sounds dumb. Like if you work in an office, that can like just ruin your day because you have to deal with all this crap. You have so much work to do. It's stressful, and then it just feels really nice. And I can come in and I'll sort it out for you real fast.
Yeah.
And
You turn it on, or you turn it off, and then turn it back on, and
seriously, if anybody here works in an office, don't call your IT team before you've turned your device on and off. I guarantee you they'll fix 99% of your issues. I promise you. But then, you know, and they're just so grateful, and so, like, I'm so happy that you could come and fix. Somebody told me that, like, every time I come to the store, they're, like, instantly happier because I fixed all their issues. You know what I mean? And that just feels, that's just nice to hear. She's like, I'm so glad to see you every time because I know all of our stuff is going to be fixed and working well, and that just helps us and keeps us happy in the store. So that's nice, and I enjoy that, but, you know. All right.
I had a lady tip me $2 during pizza. Like, I made a pizza, and she said it's so good, she handed the server $2 extra and said, this $2 is for that pizza boy, but make sure you put it down his pants. And the guy's like, kind of a weird old lady, but here's your $2. And I was
You didn't put it on your pants, Drew? That's messed up.
so
I got tipped a few times. Like big carry out orders would get tipped. Like, because the beer I worked the second one, it was rare we got like a bunch of sheet pizzas or anything in the morning. So when we did, they'd tip a ton, and all the people would split the tip.
Dang.
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't get tips.
Our carry didn't open until 4. Like our actual in the actual carry out section of the, you know what I mean, you could do like an online order or something, but you just take it to the bar. Anyways, that's an hour.
Yeah.
So
right.
Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for doing. It's a little different this time, but I had fun, and I think we'll probably do a mix of these types of episodes here and there.
Yeah, have some fun questions.
You know, just
you can always send us questions. Yeah. There's like comments and stuff on the bottom of our last podcast. We'll get to in the next one, or you can post to our Instagram. Like we'll post stuff out there.
Yep, in our Instagram, I think it's just blank explain to you. All one word.
Yeah.
So follow us there. We'll update. Keep you guys updated. And like today, we posted on our story. Anybody have any challenges for us to do on the board and stuff? And So good way to be involved with the show.
I actually really hope we get 150 because I want to go to WWE.
That would actually be so much fun.
Like that'd be really funny.
Should we just do it just for fun?
No, we can't until we get 150, guys. So please help us out.
Now, since we want to go, the only way we can go is from you guys. So please let us know.
Make our dreams come true.
Please, share with your friends. Share with one friend. If just one person counts, and we appreciate all the growth we've had so far. So we appreciate you guys, and thanks for listening.
Yep.
Bye.